Good morning, everyone. So it's now just on 10 o'clock here in Paris, actually, and it's the 9th of May. Yeah, January, February, March, April, May. Yep, I got that right. Anyway, and here's Captain Goog right up the top right corner of the screen, and Jeremy right down the bottom, and they're about 1,000 miles apart. And Goog's got some good weather going into Biscay, and Jeremy's making the most of what's going on. So all is good there. Yesterday, we were driving up to Paris for some meetings up here. And we'll be heading back to Les Sables tonight, but we missed Arnaud coming into the marina. It wasn't really what I call a GGR finish. It was just returning home after his Caribbean holiday and all the rest of it. But nonetheless, we're looking forward to having a chat with him in the days ahead. Anyway, when he settles down and so on, we'll do a bit of a wrap up on his experience in the GGR, heading down through the South Atlantic and so on. We haven't really seen him since he returned and headed north with some rigging issues and a few other things as well. So yeah, he's got a good story to tell, and we look forward to doing that. We did have a report in French that Seb did, once he arrived in the Caribbean, but there's a lot of English people that would also like to hear what was happening there as well. So we look forward to that. The other thing is, as you know, we've been trying to schedule reviews and have a look over the boat after the GGR for Kirsten, which we managed to get happening. They're all incredibly busy or relaxing, and we've got plenty of time, so don't stress. Now, we tried to get Abelish up previously, but it wasn't working, and now we've scheduled it for 2 o'clock tomorrow afternoon. And he's pretty relaxed. I heard he just had a big massage and all the rest of the stuff, and he's recovering quite well. So we look forward to that. So 2 o'clock French time tomorrow, we'll have a run through on the boat and what Abelish, how he feels now that it's all over, basically. So that look forward to that. We didn't actually get to do Ian when he was here. Yes, he was here, and we spent quite a bit of time together and chatted about things, but it was all still a bit too close for him to do a heart-to-heart on that. So the next time we're together will be for the prize giving on the 21st of June. Excuse me. The entrants themselves will be arriving before that. We've got a few things going on, debriefings and so on. And during that time, we'll absolutely have a face-to-face with Ian and some of the others as well. We did some stuff with Elliot, but others that have retired. Damien will do quite a bit of stuff at that opportunity. So I think that's all there is there. So let's go back to the tracker, and we'll discuss what's going on. Jeremy's been making a pretty good go of it, all things considered, and this is actually a distorted version of the Azores High. So you can see it's not really distinct. It's very weak. There's low pressure gradients, and there's a distorted center. It's sort of all a bit fluffy through here, and not what you'd call really solid winds by any stretch of the imagination. However, it's all been working favorably for Jeremy to make his way north, and he's been currently doing 4.7 knots, and he's can't quite see it there. Got to pull it up a bit here. His 24-hour run is 106 miles, so he's still been doing okay, and we'll see him soon. 1,000 miles behind Goog. When Goog gets in, that's probably worth about maybe 8 days, 9 days or something. So not too bad. And what's he likely to get going forward? So I'm just going to quickly toggle it through. So it's still light winds, but they're all in the right direction. So he might get hooked up in. No, he should keep sailing. No, he's probably going to get hooked up in that. This is going to impact him a little bit. And here we've got, that's very interesting. That's actually a low pressure system forming here, right in the middle of the high. So what's that going to do? We'll see. So he will get hooked up in this lot for sure. Just let's see how this is going to shape up. So that's the 10th. It's just nearly 24 hours. Yeah, 24 hours time. He will be around about, no, Yeah, it'll definitely be slowing right down in here while this forms. It's going to be his main influencing factor as it goes forward. So we'll just keep pushing that around and see what happens here. It's moving away quickly, but it's not giving him any breezes at all. So he's going to be going very slow. That's day 1.5, and then by the time that's midnight, still really slow. He's got some light headwinds coming up, and there's 2 days ahead. He's got some headwinds, so that's not going to make him happy at all. This is not big headwinds, so he'll probably still keep heading off, I reckon, out here on port tack. I doubt whether he'd go starboard tack. So he's got a couple of days of slow progress north. So his run might have come to a conclusion, and looking forward, it's going to be a mixed bag. So this is on day 3. Jeepers, how do you make decisions? Do you go left? Do you go right? You can't go forward. It's slow going for Jeremy in the next few days. That's about all I can say there. There's no storm element to that. I just push it forward a bit. Yeah, it's just very confusing, and it's going to be slow going for the next few days. So, happy to see Googs turn the corner. I was wondering what the heck's going on. Yeah, he all of a sudden did a right-hand turn after I set the ETAs. We have a group here that I'm reporting ETAs on that are activating all the arrival procedures. I think I mentioned it before. There's about 150 people hang on it. And I told him last night, I said, oh, wow, he's making good time. This is when he was heading up here. And I'm thinking, just like that. And then just after I posted, I get up this morning, it's like, what's going on? Because I was saying he could have possibly arrived, even Thursday afternoon, probably Thursday night. Now it might have added a little bit to it because he lost a few hours there. There's 8 hours there. There's 2 4-hour gigs, you can see. And now he's got underway again because the weather is looking exceptionally good for the Biscay at the moment, and his progress towards Les Sables d'Olonne. So he's now catching up a bit, doing 6.1 knots, 111 nautical miles in the last 24 hours, which is really cool. His distance from Les Sables d'Olonne right now is 350 miles. So you could say we're on to Tuesday morning now. So Tuesday morning, Wednesday morning, Thursday morning, Friday morning. So 3 days, 3 small days, and it'll be Friday morning. So I think now, even without looking at the weather, it's going to be either Thursday night or he may hold off for Friday morning. I've got no idea. But let's see what the weather's doing, and that'll confirm what's happening. He's got to make three good. He'll easily make 3 good days, but let's just see. So there's Biscay coming through here. That's nice breezes. He'll speed up on that. That's really solid breezes. He'll be doing 6 knots pretty much all the way through this. That's still on the 9th. That's by midnight tonight. A bit like there. So here we are now, 24 hours later. He's now moved probably 120 miles in front. Yep, there he is here. He's holding this breeze all through. That's about where he's going to be in 24 hours. So that's a good one. So that puts him around about 220 miles away compared to our time now. So just remembering now he's about there. I don't know whether you see that, but coming through, he's holding the breeze. It's looking good. Nothing's changed. Yep, that's pretty cool. And it's picked up a little bit there. This is actually stronger, so he'll easily be doing 6 knots. And that's another 120-mile day. So there goes the 11th. So, yeah, he's now only got 100 miles left to go at this time on Wednesday morning. Is that right? Yeah. So it's Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday morning. He's got 100 miles to go at this time on Thursday morning. And the breeze is still from the perfect direction on the beam. He'll be flying. Can he make it in by Thursday night? I doubt it, because you can see here, although that's midnight. Hang on, I'm just checking here. Yep, Thursday. That's midnight. So can he make it on? It's touch and go, because he could put everything up, Mrs. Stace, all the rest of it. And he could be doing 7s and so on. So at the moment, I'd suggest he's going to be in sometime on Thursday night Thursday night late or very early on Friday morning. So that makes it interesting again, but that's about all. That's my best bets for now. Thursday night or very early on Friday morning, and there'll be a lot of people looking forward to seeing him get in. It's an amazing effort. He's really been doing well, and his boat seems to be in perfect condition. Nuri is just like a tin of sardines, fresh out of the pack. Yeah, that's all pretty exciting. Um, all right, that's about all I've got for you now. It's simple. What I'll be doing going forward, I'll do the tracker updates one day, and then we'll do the written report alternate days, I think, or something like that. We'll work it out because we're now just down to 2. We'll do a guy update later this week. He's making pretty good progress north as well, and that's starting to be all the fleet. We're starting to arrive. So kind of cool. Okay, thanks for that. Have a good day, and we'll see you tomorrow.